Hey, what's up guys, I'm Praetorian and welcome back to HOI4 as we are playing as the British Empire. Alright, so before we get started here, I mentioned this in at the end of the last episode, but I know, a lot of people don't make it to the end, so I did want to mention it here in the beginning. I just forgot to do it in the last video. That we did start a new series. It's called Surviving the Aftermath, and it is a Paradox game. It's published by Paradox. And it is part of their, I guess they're starting something called the Surviving series. Which is starting with Surviving Mars, and then it's got this one, which is Surviving the Aftermath, and it's like a apocalyptic scenario, like after the fact, and you have to kind of build up a colony. It's a colony building game, and it is published by Paradox, so we did get early access to it, so we started it. We started playing it a little bit before everybody else got access to it on Saturday, which they announced that it's going to be an early access release, and the full version doesn't release till next year. And it's an interesting little game. I'm playing it with HiJynx, and yeah, I just wanted to. I didn't see too many people, too many subscribers really on that new series. There's a lot of like newer people since it is getting some views from the search engine. So I did want to kind of announce that in all of our series that we are playing that new game. And hope you guys check it out, because yeah, it's an interesting little game. Like I said, I really liked Surviving Mars, and I mentioned this in that series. But there were certain aspects I didn't like about Surviving Mars, and this one is just a more of an interesting kind of theme to me. So yeah, go check that out if you haven't already. Also, we're going to be starting another new series. I'll be starting by myself this week here. It's a strategy series. I'm pretty excited for that. And yeah, I'll kind of talk about that a little bit later. I was going to talk about what I'm going to be doing this week and what we're going to be doing after this series here in the beginning of this video, but with us already talking about Surviving the Aftermath, and the fact that I already spent like 6 minutes or something like that in the last episode talking about ParadoxCon, yeah, I didn't want to have another video where I talk 10 minutes what we're doing next. So we'll talk about it in the following episode, guys. What's the plan for what I'm going to be doing with the strategy content? I just kind of want to get started now. So let's go ahead and jump into this. Remember, we don't want to unpause this until we move all our troops, because this is the only time we're going to be able to see what the AI has, which is a little bit irritating, because I hate how once you get to the maximum, that's not what I wanted to take a look at, once you get to the maximum text here for the encryption and decryption, once everybody has the maximum, it's worthless. You can't see what anybody has anymore, which is frustrating. Yeah, I mean, you're sitting right next to them and you can't even see how many divisions they have. I would think you'd at least have a little bit of an idea of how many divisions they have. So yeah, I hate that, because then we don't know like where we can advance, because am I facing until I actually do the attack. So I have to do every attack to see if I can advance there, because I don't know if I'm facing one division or if I'm facing 5 divisions somewhere. You know what I mean? So let's go ahead and take advantage of this opportunity. We got that tank moving up there. I think we could probably get across this river right here, so we're going to attempt to. Let's see if we can't get across right there, and then we're also going to go ahead and attack right here. Again, we can't unpause it yet to see if those would be victories or not. What I am seeing, though, is that we could probably advance right there fairly easily. And right here, you know what? Well, let's cross the river. Maybe we shouldn't do that. What we'll do is we'll attack here instead. I'd love to take that province. Do we have somebody fast that could do it? We do. So what we could do is attack with these 2 divisions here, although that guy's got an opening, so we won't do that. We could also just try and send somebody over here, and then yeah, just take this guy and have him attack that way. Alright, so that looks good. We're just going to go all the way across the frontier and take advantage of any opportunities. We're already getting that province right there, but this guy here is going to cause us some difficulties, so I might need to attack again. I know that, well, let's cross a river. How long until he gets there? 2 days and 2 hours? I think we should be able to beat him. Yeah, that'll cut these 3 provinces off right here, so better get those guys destroyed. Let's take a look at up here on the Green Army front, see if they can make some movement forward. I think right here would be a good place to attack. Let's go ahead and take. And one thing that sucks about doing it this way without being able to pause it is that, or unpause it, is that we can't like support with troops. Like I'd want to support with those tanks right there, and that's not really possible. Where'd this guy win? He won right there. So let me just take a look at the situation here and how close we are to getting like these guys cut off. Well, we have some fast troops here. What I'm going to do, they're probably trying to leave. What we're going to do is we're going to try and go this way, and then see if we can get like cut across here. We already have that guy going this way. We need to get over here. Let's see if this guy could win there. Probably no, probably not. There's too many divisions there. All right, let's see the other areas where we might be able to attack here. It's not a whole lot around here. That guy's already going that way. We need to get these guys wiped out, which I think we're already doing. Yes, it looks like we are already doing that. Let's go ahead and have these guys attack this way now. I don't know if they'll actually be able to win there. It doesn't look like it. I'd love to be able to get these guys destroyed. Looks like the best place to do it would be right here. There are more troops coming over that way, though, so you'd have to, like, attack here, and nah, we wouldn't be able to attack long enough. We're just going to have to wait until they leave. All right, well, that's fine. I think we can attack up here, though, if we wanted to, like, push forward somewhere, because they're looking kind of weak. Maybe not. No, probably not. But what I did notice is that we can attack into Alaska, because these guys are not looking too good right now. So let's go ahead and do that. In fact, it'd probably be better to go this way, and then have this guy support that attack. And then cut those guys off so we don't have to fight them all the way across Alaska. So that looks pretty good, I think. So let's go ahead and unpause it, let it play a little bit, and then we'll go ahead and support those troops in their attacks. So like this guy here is going to support this attack, get that win. I think he's fighting a tank unit, so I don't think he'll do too well in the mountains there. What else do we have? We're going to attack right there. We're going to have these guys go across here and attack there, while they attack from there. We might even do the same here. Just make sure that we get as much firepower on them as possible. Now, where are these attacks that we just did so that we can support some of them? Yeah, like this one here, I wanted to support. Let's take a look. So these guys are actually moving this way. That's fine. Yeah, that's fine. So this one here, it doesn't look like he's able to win. I don't know if I was attempting to lock him down or what I was doing. I think I was locking troops down. So yeah, I think that was the purpose there. Doesn't look like we got here in time, but what we could do, yeah, is support that. It does look like we might not get there in time now. One day, well, we got these fast motorized. Yeah, we're going to beat them. Excellent. So we cannot win there. Right? That's the mountain province, so not entirely surprising. But it does look like we're going to win those ones. Still getting troops over to this front, guys. It's going to take a little while, and I am seeing that we have land experience to spend. So let's go ahead and do that. We're going to go ahead and make better light tanks. Let's make the better Valentines here. So we'll just tick them up as much as we can. I think you can get it to 3, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, we can get it all the way up to 3. Let's go ahead and save that and decommission these old ones and get the Mark 1s out there. All right, awesome. So we did push forward here. That's fantastic. Let's go ahead and attempt to, well, I would love to just go over here and see if we can't cut those guys off. This guy, his movement's not necessary for that. I wonder if we should go this way instead. Now we can't beat him. We're taking the railroads. All right, that's fine. We did take that province there. Our troops are currently moving there. It does look like we did lose across the river. Getting across rivers can be extremely challenging, so that's not really surprising. It does look like we're going to get here in time. Excellent. So we'll let that guy go there, and then we're going to take both of these guys and have them attack over here. And hopefully they don't take Birmingham from us. I'm not defending it right now. What we'll do is move that guy there to make sure that doesn't happen. And then we're going to want to attack with this guy as well, since the defense here is up. We did cut these guys off too, so let's see if we can't work on getting them destroyed now. And we will just have, oh, they need to go ahead and destroy these guys. We did get a lot of troops here cut off. Or at least it looks like a lot of troops. But doesn't look like we have much chance of winning there. All right, well, that's fine. What we're going to do is we're going to bring all these guys and have them attack over that way. And I think we'll even attack across these rivers here. Doesn't look great, but it looks like the Red Army's front is actually destroyed right now, isn't it? Yes, it is. So let's go ahead and fix that. Let's go and pull the Blue Army back just a little bit. And the Green Army is really who needs to be pulled back here. All right, it's not a very large army here. I don't know where all these guys are at. Looks like they're all not assigned. We'll have to get them assigned. Let's go and make sure they're assigned. All right, and so yeah, we're attacking over this way. Not having a lot of success right now. But I think we just finished it up. Or maybe not. I think this guy got away. Yeah, that didn't work. So that one's not going to be successful. So what we'll do is we'll just support this attack then instead. Alright, so they're trying to get across there. We're going to have all these guys go over here and then attack this way now. Now that we have wiped out that division right there. So I don't know what this guy's doing. Let's have him go this way instead of whatever the hell he's doing. These guys are almost cut off, but again, we have to take one of these damn provinces here. I was hoping to get that one, but yeah, that did not work. Alright, well, there's an opening here, so we'll take advantage of that. Attack over this way as well. I'd love to put the AI under control of our fronts, but as of right now, I don't know how well they would handle it. Still trying to get over this way. He's not going to make it. He's not going to make it. Alright, well, I mean, if we attack this guy here, then that might... Yeah, but we still lost. Okay. Okay, then. I thought that might be a little bit too far. Us trying to push forward just a little bit too far. See if we can't get... Nope, can't go that way. We'll go this way then. And just have to attack here. Make sure that division doesn't get there first. So that doesn't look like we're able to lock them down much. I'd love to get Albuquerque under hands. Let's see if we can. Let's see if this is possible. Looks like, yes, Albuquerque is a win. All right, fantastic. Let's go back up to Alaska, see how things went here. Remember, it takes a ton of time to move over there. And ace pilot promoted. Looks like... I don't know what these guys are doing. Looks like they're leaving. That's the way it would appear. It wouldn't cut them off if we had taken this province. We'd still have to get this one. But yeah, it does look like they're going to get out of there in time. All right, well, we'll take Alaska. As far as an invasion of Hawaii, I don't think it's worth setting up the invasion force, honestly. It just seems like it's going to be a pain in the ass. So this is across the river. I don't think that is those. What we'll do is we'll attack and support. Could attack from Atlanta, but instead let's bring our troops up over this way. And I guess I will attack across the river then. God damn, man, I'm like sneezing like crazy today. My allergies have just been bugging the hell out of me today. Which is odd, you know, I used to never have autumn allergies. I only had the spring allergies. That is not the case anymore, guys. Like, every time the weather changes, my shit gets all fucked up. Which is unfortunate, because allergy sucks. I would love to get these guys cut off, but man, I don't know that we're ever going to. Let's see if we can't just get a win here by just attacking with all of these guys. Maybe. Yeah, that's just the point we're at on this front, is that right there is a maybe. And it looks like a loss, actually, now that I'm looking at it. Let's see if we got any divisions that are done training. Not yet, and I'm going to keep them training up, guys. I don't see any reason not to. I know getting them over here on some of these fronts would be helpful and all, but yeah, I think it's fine. And I feel like we're going to need to make some more front adjustments here, guys, soon. Yeah. All right, well, we'll keep going until we get this here wrapped up, because, yeah, that looks like it's just about finished up. Let's see if we can't cut these guys off right here, sending some fast units in there, and then just supporting here. All right, that looks pretty good, guys. And then what we're going to also want to do is let's just take these guys, have them attack from over here, and then we'll send them in as well. And let's see if we can't just push forward there. Definitely opportunity to cut divisions off here now. We got to get the win here, though, so let's just go send both of these divisions in. It does look like that would be a win. Let's send some more help in, make that even more likely. And still having some trouble here. There's fortifications here, just a random fortification right there in Colorado. So I don't know if they built that there or if one of the national focuses gave them one there. But yeah, I live right around here somewhere. I don't know exactly where Colorado Springs is here on the map. I would say it's not that far from it. It's somewhere around here in that area, because we're right south of Denver. I haven't been in Colorado for a long time. We've been here for a couple years, or a few years now. But yeah, I like it for the most part. I like it better than Texas anyway. But really, I would like to, I don't know, man. The housing market here is ridiculously expensive, guys. And it's much better than the rental market was, which is why we bought a house. Because it was cheaper for us to buy a house than it was to rent, because the rental market here is absolutely insane. It's like you're living in New York City or something. It's insane, guys. Can we get across there? We cannot. Damn it. Hey, we can actually see how many troops they have here. Yeah, the rental market here is just ridiculous, man. It's not even affordable in any sense. Did we finish this? It's gonna probably take us a long time. Yeah, holy shit, 34 days. Good God. All right, we might as well just attack here then. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on, this is 2 provinces. We could attack here and then cut that guy off. All right, we'll do that then. Yeah, the rental market here is just, like, stupid, man. You know what? I wonder if we cut that guy off. I'm not seeing anybody here. Yeah. We also have troops over here on this front now, but I'm not really seeing anywhere to attack from. But we are keeping more troops here. Also, I'm seeing here that the Dutch, which I don't know what to call these guys, man. Because if you look at their name, you're thinking, oh, it's Belgium. But remember, it was the Dutch that formed them. Belgium was our enemy. The Dutch were in our faction, and they defeated them and then formed that. So, yeah, I'm not entirely sure what to call them, man. Did we do this here? We did do this here. All right, so they're now moving more troops, but I don't know if we'll be able to win there now. There's three divisions. We can try to get them cut off there. Also, well, you know what? This is what we'll do. We'll attack from here, 2 different divisions, and then just support with these guys. We'll get the win right there, I suppose. Let these guys move, and then we'll try and cut that guy off. And maybe that division over here will get there, and then we'll be able to cut him off as well. That'll be effective. But yeah, I think I'm at that point where I'm thinking about giving this under control to AI. Let's get the night vision too. Wait a minute, how are we doing on the tank situation? Do we have all the light tanks at least? We do. No point on getting medium tanks. We're pretty much done, guys. So yeah, there's no point on getting the medium tanks. Let's just get things that like help out our troops now. So yeah, like getting, you know, these bonuses here. We got 100% bonus there. Let's get that. It's 53 days. I mean, I guess we don't need to save manpower because we're pretty good, but it saves experience as well, so there's that. Let's go ahead and push forward here, see if we can get there first. But yeah, let's go ahead and change up our fronts, guys, because this front here is a little bit long. Let's just reduce it some. Like one province would probably be good. I don't know, it's kind of hard to tell here. Let's see how the blue army looks since they're on the other end. See, like they could probably cover more. So what we could do is just kind of move this. Oh, this is kind of a weird situation, isn't it? Just kind of move this here, get these guys here, and then we'll just stretch out the red army a bit more. They don't really have much of an objective here. We're going to change up the offensive lines as well. And it will not let me. There we go. Actually, that's probably not long enough. We could probably make this slightly longer here, and then just pull the green army back here. And yeah, then we can pull these guys back as well. Oh, I messed something up there. Trying to pull the blue army back. There we go. So yeah, just pull them back, have them cover Albuquerque. Bring these guys around this way. Shit, actually, I know that this might expose us here, but let's get these fronts sorted so that maybe I can look at giving the AI control. And yeah, we're just gonna pull, god damn it, pull this all the way back. Because I'm not so much worried about manpower losses at this point. And we're just gonna delete these and give them new orders here. Because these are no longer the best orders for AI. You know, I just kind of drew those out. I wasn't really planning on putting AI under control. So let's just, nothing too ambitious here. Something like that. And then who else do we have? Let's get these guys in order. And theirs will be, once again, to just kind of expand out this way here. And then the green army here. I mean, really the key is taking the east coast at this point. Have them go that way. And then the red army, they'll actually have more straighter line than the other ones, slightly. And then the blue army is going to try and connect here with these guys. Oh, that is the wrong blue army. My bad. My bad, folks. Yeah. Oh, that's what happens when you have the same color army. So let's just select them here. Here we go. They're there. All right. I guess this is the defensive army. Sure. We want them going from here. We haven't given these guys an order yet. And I don't even know if we'll be able to utilize it at all because of, let's go a little bit further than that. Because we don't really have a lot of troops here at the moment. So that looks pretty good. I'm probably not going to have the red army under AI control. Yeah, let's go ahead and let them move all their places. And then we'll continue fighting, like, you know, anywhere we think we can get a win here, like right there. Should be a victory. But yeah, we're going to be putting this under AI control soon, guys. And in fact, let's see who wants to be decreased. Looks like we can actually decrease the red army some. Alright, because remember, this is the smallest of our armies, I believe, and it does look like we're now losing there. Okay, that's surprising. I think it's because they just got that division there. Alright, that guy's still not cut off yet. That's a shame. Might be able to win after he leaves. Let's take a look, see if we can get a victory there. In fact, we should probably just send both. And yep, never mind. I can't win. So yeah, still having some difficulty, guys. I kind of wonder if the AI is going to be able to handle this. We're fighting in a fort here. It's only a level 1 fort though, so it's not a problem. I'd love to be able to get this wrapped up before we put it under AI control, but man, we have had no success with that. Let's try here. This is what we're going to do. Let's try here, and then support with this guy, and see if this is the win. We'll just support everybody we have, essentially. Just trying to get these guys cut off. That'd be nice. And then we also have more troops here, placed into there, and then we have unread naval battle here. We did sink one American submarine, seems like we lost some convoys there though. And I think we should go ahead and pull these guys out. This is clearly not going well. It's not gonna work. There's no supply there. Just absolutely no supply. So we're just gonna move them out of there and get all of our guys. You know, so we're not Trying to supply people that can't. Philippines has finally been defeated. Excellent. It took a little while, but they got it done. And it is in Italian hands. Okay. I really want to ask Italy for this territory here, if we can get it. It does look like some of it is in Canadian hands. Okay. Not entirely sure what's going on there. Let's see if they'll give us this territory here. It doesn't look like they'll give us all of it. Well, they'll give us some. They'll give us one. All right, so I want Pennsylvania for sure, and we want New York as well. So we'll have to ask for New Jersey a bit later. So we're going to send that in. And then we're also going to send in a request to Italy if they have any more territory. It doesn't look like they have control of anything over here. No. Okay. And then the Germans, I don't think they actually have control of any of these states yet. They don't have enough of the victory points. All right, so we now have control of that territory. Excellent. That's not much. It's Philadelphia and New York City. So it's going to give us some good bonuses here with dockyards and stuff. But do we even want to assign these? At this point, man, where it's just, it just doesn't matter. I mean, I guess we need convoys, man. Look how many convoys we're using. Because we have 1925. But yeah, we're still having convoy problems. All right, is everybody on their fronts? I'm going to try and give this under AI control, and let's just hope they don't muck this up too bad. We did wrap this up here, so we're going to attempt to do some attacks, try and get these guys wiped out. And that's the only place we can attack where it's not across a river. So let's attack right here. And I'm going to go ahead and attack and see if that does turn into victory. All right, so we'll get this wrapped up, and then allow us to actually change up the fronts a little bit. So yeah, I guess we'll wait. Put it under AI control. It's probably for the best anyway, which does mean I could probably start fighting and stuff. Let's go ahead and attack here and see if this is a win. It is not quite a win. I mean, it looks like it's a win, but I'm telling you guys, probably not. So what we're going to do is we're going to attack there instead because we have more divisions, and that one's even worse. But it's at least ticking up. That other one, I think, would have started ticking down, so I think this is actually the better situation. Let's go over here, and that's also not looking great. They still have a lot of troops, guys. Quite a few troops, a lot more than you'd expect at this point. Actually, let's send a tank guy in. And we'll just support with this guy. Yeah, still, I don't know. So it's yellow. We'll see how that goes. Let's see if we can't get a win there. Looks like nobody's covering this frontier. All right, so that's a problem. Let's go ahead and have the Red Army handle it then. Somebody get over there anyways. All right, so let's go and send these guys in here. And come on, you guys can do it. All right, we got the multi-altitude flying, and we're just going to continue down here, get the air superiority bonus, and we will, whatever, let's just get it. Going to get these guys assigned to the training army here, and we do have some troops done, but they're garbage ones. Is there any other garbage ones that I'm not really going to make use of? One right there. But I do see some decent ones that we can put into, which army is it? That's that one right there. I do see some decent ones. And who are these guys? All right, this is this front. All right, got it. So let's go ahead and grab those decent divisions and put them into, probably put them into this front. This seems the most important one. We can push up that way. So I think that's the way to do this here. I saw more than two. Yeah, we had one right here. That's it. All right, so let's go ahead and move these guys over here. That'll put them up to 15. Still don't really have enough troops to really do anything, and it looks like we don't really have a lot of supply either. Let's see if we need to build this base up. They're actually level 10. Okay, is it, I don't know what the problem is. Just the number of divisions here, perhaps? It's hard to say, but yeah, we're definitely having some supply issues there. We actually do not need to defend that anymore. Let's go ahead and just grab it real quick. Have this guy come on over to here. It looks like we're starting to kind of push forward here now. We might need to send them more divisions, in fact. And we're going to actually have this guy make sure he goes there next. Go ahead and take that province. But yeah, I think we're going to be putting this under AI control now that that's wrapped up. Yeah, let's go ahead and start moving them again. Just kind of changing up the fronts because, yeah, this is going to allow this army to cover a little bit more than what they were covering previously. And I feel like that's probably pretty solid. We could pull these guys back a bit. In fact, no. We should pull them back. It's really hard to do this, man, when they're right next to each other like this. Yeah, we'll just pull this back and increase it like so. I don't know if that's good, but yeah. We'll let those guys move, and then, yeah, I'm just going to unleash the AI, see what happens, guys. Go, go, go. Yeah, that's not going to work. That was miserable. That did not work at all. We got nuclear bombs. Finally. All right, there we go. So we're going to start building those now. And we've already built out some of the nuclear reactors everywhere. So I don't think we need to build any more. We can take a look, but I don't think we need any more of those. Okay, so let's go ahead and go after... What do we have here? Let's go after this one. Night Vision 2. A better night attack. So now that we have those nukes, you see how fast we're building them. 28 days to get the first one. Let's take a look and see if there's anywhere else to build. We can build right there. Just building them in our homeland. That's probably good. That's fine if we get like one every, 24 days or whatever it ends up being. And then yeah, we're gonna be putting this under AI control though. We're gonna see how that works. If it ends up being like where it's all red, which is what I expect, where they just do a bunch of red attacks and it just becomes a major problem, then yeah, we'll have to pull it back and I'll have to start manually controlling them a little bit better than I've been doing. Can we push forward here? I don't know. Once this guy finishes up here and we get this defense done, we'll do an attack here. Alright, attack! Yeah, it looks like that's going to be a victory. Alright, so we'll push forward there. We're not really defending here. I'm hoping that they'll be able to take care of it. I want to get Washington in their hands, but man, these guys don't have any supply. I keep putting divisions over here, but apparently there's major supply issues there. Okay, let's see. Can we get a win here? No, not even with the help of them. That wouldn't be a win. I just don't expect that the AI is going to do this very competently, honestly. Let's go ahead and take a look. All right, so we're going to launch them all. I don't know where they're all at, so I expect this to get kind of ugly here. On here, let's just take a look. So that's that one. Yeah, I'll just kind of do it this way. And these guys are all over here. All right, let's go launch these. And this is why I typically do it by theater rather than by offensive or defensive, because yeah, it works better that way. And so are these guys right here? Yeah, that's them right there. And then we have them here, which is this one. And then who else do we want to send? This red army here. We want to send them. All right, so let's see how it looks. Is it a lot of red, a lot of or a lot of green? All right, so just so stupid. You're attacking across a river and then you send. That's so bad. Wow. What if we sent these guys in? There we go. Yeah, and then they're going to attack here rather than attack there. I mean, just... Alright, I'm not going to say anything, guys. I know people don't like when I gripe about the AI and how stupid it is. Yeah, it's just kind of silly attacks, man. Silly, silly, silly attacks. And defending here. I just feel like this is going to, I don't know, man. They're not attacking along the red front. A lot of like really terrible attacks on the green front that I'm seeing. I was kind of I'll try and control them the best I can. The AI doesn't really care about like cutting divisions off, so that's another thing that needs to be considered. Although this territory looks like it's just all wide open right now. Yeah, not gonna be able to win there. Let's pull that one back. I guess we can try and advance right here. Looks like that might be, probably not. I don't know, guys. I'm just trying to let them do their thing, but yeah, I just expect that they're not gonna do well. 'Cause that's the way it looks anyway. Let's go and take these guys. Put them onto this red front up here. Looks like supply is finally kind of dealt with, so let's go and give them some troops so that we can actually advance along this frontier. And then we're gonna give them some tanks as well. Just a few here. And I get them up to 21. And then I'd also like to give some more tanks down to that red army if we have any more still available. Yeah, but it looks like we have a few here. That'll be 6. So we're gonna place these guys onto this frontier. Again, this is gonna take them so long to get here. I mean, this is one of the problems, is just how long it takes for our troops to get across the Atlantic. So it's kind of slowing things down a little bit. Let's put these guys over here. Don't want to put any over on this front since supply is clearly an issue. But yeah, just keep on pumping troops into the army so that we can get this done. Let's like take these guys, we'll put them over here. And that gets them up to 24. So I'd like to get the other red army up to 24, but yeah, we're not quite there yet. Yeah, like if we could get like a win here. And it's pretty much them just sitting, not doing anything. Or doing really, really dumb attacks. Looks like this red army front got messed up a little bit. So let's go and just fix it here. Whoa. This one? Yeah, it's this one here. Let's just go ahead and delete that. And yeah, it looks like I might not have deleted their front before. That could have been causing some confusion. Probably not, though. All right. Any other stupid attacks? We might want to pull back. A lot of room for cutting off troops here, but again, we've been having some difficulty. Let's try and attack here with 4 divisions. Was that enough? It does look like that'll be enough. And then they're attacking over that way. That's right. Yeah, I just feel like we're just exhausting ourselves. I mean, let's just take a look at how many casualties we lost since I hit that button. We're at 208,000 casualties. I mean, we were at like, what, 150 or something like that, maybe? Let's see how high it goes. I just want to show you guys why I don't let the AI control anything. So let's just let it go. Let's just let the AI play. I'm just gonna put it on speed 5 and just show. I know that not too many people really argue this, but there are a few. There are a few who talk about, you know, that I can't control the AI, or can't control as well as the AI can. That try and say it's more efficient to allow the AI to control it. Is it faster? Most definitely. I can sit here on speed 5 and just let this fly, and they will conquer it way faster than I would if I was manually controlling the divisions. But let's just take a look at the actual numbers here. I could have conquered all of America with maybe 300,000 casualties if I had fully controlled this and never put the AI under control. We're now at 257,000, and we're not even close to being done yet. So yeah, I mean, if you needed any more evidence for how bad the AI is, I mean, I don't think most people did, but as I said, I'm constantly having people argue with me, trying to tell me that I don't control divisions as well as the AI does, which I don't know. It seems nonsensical to me, but people do it though. People say that it's you know, it's way better to have AI control because in some ways it is. They have better awareness. Like, how many things do you miss? Like, for instance, like this might be something I'd miss manually controlling. It's wide open here and I can get over there. But you can see the AI didn't do it either, but we don't have them on aggressive setting either. We did finish that up. I mean, really, I don't think there's too much we even want anymore at this point. Yeah, I want to say we're probably done. We might just, let me just see if there's anything here. There's the jet aircraft one. I guess we'll get it, whatever. I mean, obviously, we're not going to be actually getting it, but yeah, the casualties are immense. 285,000 now. All right, we might need to make some adjustments to the fronts as well. I'm gonna go ahead and use that because I think they're getting a little out of hand in some areas. Yeah, it does look that way. We're getting all this research done though, so gotta get all these picked first. Let's go with the engineer company. You know what? We really have supply problems in many of these areas. So let's go for logistics. I got convoy interdiction. We're going to be getting to the last one, submarine offensive, and then we are done with those. And let's go ahead and put these guys in here. And we do have a lot of troops that are currently done training here, guys. So let's get them moved over to, I guess, what's the Red Army here? Yeah, we'll get them over to the Red Army. And, oops, thought I had shift held. I did not. All right, so put them over there. Good God, yeah, just look at how much of their experience they have lost. It's insane. All right, what's going on over here? Is there any way we can move? Yeah, we still are having massive supply issues there. All right, let's go and get these guys moving over to here. I'm gonna try and get a win there. Still gonna have to wait a little while to get all our troops over here. That's not gonna work, so let's go and pull that back. All right, let's see. How long until the United States capitulates? Let's just take a look and see where we're at. They're currently at 64% towards capitulation. But yeah, the Blue Army now is way overextended because they can't advance here. The AI can't because of the mountains. So they can't, like, you have to be able to, like, send, you know, you got to concentrate your forces in order to be able to win there. I mean, even then, you saw we were having trouble getting wins here, even when we were concentrating the forces. So the AI is really bad about that. And so that causes a lot of problems. Green Army front could be adjusted this way. Their front's a little bit too wide now. And we'll probably have to redo the offensive lines here soon too. Let's see how this goes here. And it does look like we lost there. However, there's nobody there anymore. Whoever is there before. But yeah, if you concentrate your forces, you can win here. You see it's green. But yeah, when they try and attack two different provinces, and they lose. So yeah, if they were just a little bit better with that, and just what I would love to see happen with the AI, and I hope you guys know this is not me griping. This is me just providing a little bit of feedback on what I think they really need to do with the AI. They need to give them. It seems simple to me. I'm not a game developer though, so maybe it's a lot harder than it is. They just need to tell the AI to recognize rivers. Like, just that alone would vastly improve the AI. Yeah, we're at 327,000 casualties, guys. I bet I could have beaten all of America with that number. But yeah, looks like we're gonna have closer to, I don't know, if we leave it under AI control this whole time, I bet 600,000 casualties, probably double the number that we would have, but because we have so much manpower, I guess it's not a big deal. But yeah, I think that's, did we actually like lose here? Yeah, we did. Wow. Alright, yeah, let's take advantage of that. We are closing this up though, so that's good to see. And let me just see if there's anything we can do here, help the AI out. Try and like attack here. And then we'll support with these guys. It doesn't look like it's gonna be a win. We're defending here though, so yeah, if we attack there too, would that be a win? Hard to say. And you like, yeah, you can't really, yeah, pretty much you can't really beat these guys here, unfortunately, due to the terrain. Good God, man. I almost want to take the AI off of control because, I mean, they're doing okay over here. But here, good God, they have just been throwing away so much manpower because they're not, yeah, that's a shame. We can stretch out the Red Army front just a little bit. Really, the fronts are, yeah, it's the Blue Army front that's a little bit too long now. Maybe they'll be able to advance better if we gave them more divisions up in the north. So this army's pretty long now. Their front's pretty long, I should say. So let's go ahead and decrease the Green Army's front because it's also a longer one. Red Army's not doing much. All right, Colombia has capitulated. Fantastic news. Us pulling our divisions out of there probably helped with the supply issues. I completely forgot about Alaska, by the way. We should probably go dip over there and take a look. It looks like yeah, we're getting a little bit of assistance here, and also Italy has come over here and done a naval invasion. So getting Alaska knocked out. I guess we don't really need to manage anything up here anymore at this point. Got the light cruiser knocked out. Yeah, and I don't think we'll be able to advance with these guys. They're just too damn weak. And yeah, what we need to do is cut all these guys off here. And yeah, I think this army here should probably stop. They've done nothing but throwing away manpower. They've barely even moved. They moved, what, maybe one province since I gave AI control? Yeah, I think so. Maybe one or two provinces. So they've just been throwing away manpower. I don't see any reason to keep them under control. Could close this up here. Just got a division right there. So let's try and do that. Though, again, the AI doesn't really care about cutting divisions off. And that's another thing I'd really like to see them learn. That'd be pretty cool. The AI actually like started caring about cutting divisions off and stuff. If they could be programmed, I don't know. Again, I'm not a game developer. I can mod, but yeah, that's not even close, remotely close to the same thing. So yeah, I feel like, you know, I feel like we should put this army out of. We should take them off of control as well. This is another one that's just really thrown away. Just throwing away manpower. They're not really doing anything. They have pushed forward a little bit, but a lot of that has been from us pushing them forward. Like, yeah, instead of going that way, let's have one go here. Can he beat him? 13 hours? But I think we shaved off a little bit of time. I guess we will have to attack there just to lock him down. I think we shaved a little bit of time off of the series by letting them control just for a little while. It only cost us a couple 100,000 British lives, but I feel like we did move it forward though. So there's that. Let's see if we can't cut some more divisions off here. If we could just close this up anywhere, doesn't even matter where. If we could just close it off. But yeah, the rivers are kicking our ass, man. So like, what if I attacked here with all of these guys? It might be a win. That would close it up. So that's where we'll try and get our win. Let's go and attack over this way. Looks like somebody got there, stopped us, unfortunately, maybe. We could also get a win here. Let's go ahead and send all these guys here. And I'm just going to send them across the river as well. Just get the win to cut all these guys off. So I'm just trying to cut them off somewhere. We could also maybe get a win right here. America's not looking too good right now. They're certainly have some manpower issues. Yeah, they're having a ton of manpower issues. But yeah, I would love if they, let's see if we can't get a win here. Yeah, we can push them back there. I love that they just improved the AI a little bit. It's like the only really weak point right now for HOI4. If they improve the AI, this could be such a, I mean, it's already a pretty fantastic game. Obviously, I like it a lot. I play the shit out of it. But yeah, I feel like they could do something really amazing with this, with just a little slightly better the AI. But really, if you want to challenge these days, one of the best way to do it is just play some multiplayer, man. You know, obviously you can't beat the challenge that is provided. I mean, with the AI, you can't beat the challenge that's provided with or provided by human players. So yeah, I feel like if you want a challenge, that's the best way to go. I used to play a lot more multiplayer than I do now. I haven't played multiplayer in some time, actually. And I don't think I've ever played multiplayer on the channel. It's always been kind of, I've wanted to, but it's always kind of been that question of like, how exactly do you do that? Like, how do you play a complicated game in multiplayer where you can't pause and provide commentary? Frankly, you I've seen what other YouTubers do. They don't do that. What they typically do is they pre-record it. Can we get this done here? I think we could probably just attack across the... Well, what we could do is so they don't have a place to retreat from. Attack from over here. And then this guy can start the attack there. It looks like he's going to win anyway. Yeah, they'll like pre-record it though. And then they'll provide the commentary over top of it later, which seems to be the best way to do it. But man, that is... I mean, unless it's going to get a lot of views to make it worth it, that is a ton of work, man. Because you got to set up and that's one of the most difficult parts for me when it comes to setting up a multiplayer, is they got to set up a certain time to do it, because obviously you can only play so much in one playthrough. Let's see, which way do we want to go here? Let's do... So yeah, there's the day, there's the nighttime strategic bombing penalty, if you want to bomb at night. Alright, let's go ahead and do the night bombing. And yeah, we'll just research. It's fine. It's not like we'll get it in time any damn way. But yeah, you gotta like set up a certain time for everybody to be able to play. And who do we still have under control? Oh, the AI. The Red Army's still under control. The Red Army's done okay, I suppose. Green Army is now under our control because I think they don't have any more objectives. Let's go and attack over this way, attack over here as well. Alright, that looks pretty good. And send this guy in too. Just trying to get these guys defeated on our own if we can. That's the best way to do this. Because we gotta worry about points, guys. I'm gonna help out here. Let's go and just try and push. Well, we should have went. You know what this is? Yeah, that's not gonna work. Pull it back. But you gotta set up a time for everybody to play at, and that's one of the more difficult things, is just setting up a time and getting a group that can get together at that time. I find that to be kind of challenging, trying to get everybody together. We've done multiplayer series in the past, not with Hearts of Iron 4, but with other games. Done multiplayer series in the past, and it's always been just like an extreme hassle. Like trying to get everybody, to play at the time that I'm recording. I record at like very sporadic times, like just whenever I have the time available, that's when I record. And so yeah, just trying to get somebody that can do the recording when I'm ready to do the recording, is impossible. So what because you get it, especially when you have more than one or two people. So what you have to do, let's get something selected here real quick. I think we're probably gonna do the infantry attack and defense. We have so much infantry, so yeah, we'll use that. Could have done the division recovery too. That might have been a smarter choice, but we got what we got, guys. Let's try and do an attack here. No. All right, that's gonna work. How about if we did attack here with both of these guys? That would work. Okay, we'll go ahead and do that. I'd love to get these guys here cut off. Looks like it's like wide open right here. So let's just go ahead and have the tanks go in there, and then we're gonna tank these guys and have them going that way. All right, excellent. So yeah, basically what you got to do is you got to have where it's a designated time so that everybody knows, they can plan their schedule around that this is when we are going to be playing this series. And as I said, that's difficult, just because of my sporadic schedule. Trying to set up a set time. Yeah, we're gonna go across there. And we got Denver. Awesome. And I think we'll just have him go right across there. So yeah, because of my sporadic schedule, it is kind of hard to have a set time to always play. What if we went this way? That would not work. What if we went that way? That would work. I'm at the point where I don't even care if I'm leaving provinces undefended. Wow, we got that one quick. Is that not a 72-day? Oh, I'm still on speed 5. That makes sense. We could always go to speed 4 though. I guess things are going okay. I think that's it. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna do any of these ones. Yeah, because there's no point on doing them. So I want to say we're done, and I think we also already filled out. Yeah, we're filled out here. We could always get other political advisors, but that's not. Yeah, we don't really need that. So what we'll do. Let's go ahead and do the naval production, just shits and giggles. We're gonna create a big old navy, I guess. I'm not even really paying attention to the navy at this point. Really, I'm just trying to get America knocked out so we can focus on the war with Japan, who's gonna provide the real challenge. America was kind of easy, honestly. This was not all that challenging. They could have done a lot better, I feel. It's gonna go this way. Defending their territory, but they didn't see us as an enemy, which was odd, incredibly odd. I can't even explain why they didn't see us as an enemy, but yeah, they didn't, for whatever reason. And so they were like leasing us equipment and not like, yeah, nah, we're okay. And not like defending their borders. So just kind of stuff that really kind of screwed them over. So yeah. Let's go ahead and reduce this now. Although I think we're going to be able to have much shorter fronts in general. Yeah. So we can go ahead and decrease the Blue Army's front because they're having some trouble advancing. They have not been doing very well on that front. And just go ahead and bring the Green Army down some too. So we kind of get stopped cold a little bit on these rivers here, but if we kind of focus our forces, then maybe we can get across the rivers. And we are advancing there successfully. I think we got lost that because of that movement that I just did. Alright. Yeah, still just not able to advance over here just yet. Just too many troops. The Blue Army's a little bit too wide. We should probably actually decrease the Blue Army front now. See if that helps. Nashville's kind of opened up here. Looks like they are attempting to launch an attack as well. What we should probably do. Actually, that's not going to work. Nope, that's not going to work either. How about... Yeah, that'll work. Just gotta wait till all of our troops get onto their front. Alright, yeah, this is not looking too shabby, man. Let's go ahead and beat these guys here. Non-attack across the river. Doesn't look like we can, even with that. What if we sent these guys in too? How about that? Yeah, that'll allow us to advance. Might have been able to attack over this way, but probably not. Alright, yeah, just the rivers are causing us some difficulties here, but if we attack up from the south, then it's not as much of a problem. We're just going to go all the way up with these guys. Alright, we got the night vision. Excellent. Let's go ahead and get... we do have some... Well, I guess no, we don't have Alpine troops. Those are other countries' Alpine troops. Those bonuses, I think they still apply once they're under your control. I could be wrong about that, though. Alright, I know that we're not even taking the armies out to once they're done training, but we don't even have anywhere to put them. This frontier doesn't need more troops. Everybody else is already up to 24 divisions. So yeah, we don't really have anywhere to put them. Alright, so let's see anywhere else where we can move just yet. This front does need to be covered. I got messed up here. And I know I extended it a little bit too much, but that's okay. And we're going to extend these guys as well. Alright, so yeah, they're going to keep on pushing up that way, I think. Nope, looks like they stopped. Alright, so let's just keep on pushing up where we don't have to fight across rivers. Well, it looks like we did lose right there. That's a tough fight. Can we get... Here we are in October now. Let's see if I can't get it... Nope, can't get across. It's just too challenging, unfortunately. What about here? No, these guys don't have any supply. Never mind. Never mind. Let's see if we can't win there. Looks like we can. Focus in those forces. Attempt an attack there as well, and I would really like to get a win here somewhere, so let's try and make this happen. There we go. Beautiful. Try and cut those guys off, get them destroyed. We are extending out over here. Let's see if they have anything to give us at this point. I don't think so. No, they don't. How about the Italians? Do they got anything to give us? Give me your territory, man. Yeah, it doesn't look like they're really inclined to give us anything anyways. Now, I want to get control of all this because then when we had the peace treaty, I don't want that to be really expensive to get. We're at 86% towards capitulation, and in fact, we are at the end of the episode. We do have some troops here that need to get wiped out. There's 8 divisions there that will get destroyed. I think we've done a pretty good job wrapping up all the rest here. I haven't been moving my planes here, so that would also give us a pretty big boost here. And they do have some air support in this region, but not enough because they haven't been moved close enough. So I'll do that before we record the next episode. Yeah, but as you can see, this would have taken a lot longer to get here if I hadn't put the AI under control. A lot longer. But yeah, the casualties would have been a lot lower. At least 150,000. Lower than that, probably a lot more than that. Yeah, we took very heavy casualties. We in this episode, I think we left last episode with like 150,000 casualties. And in this episode, we're at 406,000. So it's very costly putting the AI under control, but most definitely it's faster. You can make an argument it's faster. So yeah, one thing I do is set this kind of personal goal to take as few as casualties as possible. I find it a little thing to make things a little bit more challenging, a little more enjoyable. So that's why I started controlling my divisions more, because it's impossible to not take high casualties. I know I have a lot of people ask about it. That's why I'm addressing it. A lot of people ask me why I've gone to where I almost never use the AI anymore. It's just casualties, that's why. And it's not that we don't have the manpower. We can support these high losses. It's just like a personal goal, just for a challenge, I suppose. And that's what I've been doing in my campaigns for a while now. But I had a few people ask about it, and yeah, I think this was a good example to show. Yeah, it moves a hell of a lot faster. I don't know if people find that entertaining though, just clicking a button. That's one thing I always kind of wondered. Some people say, "Oh, it's really really boring when I manually control every division." But like, is it funner to watch me click the button? I don't know. I'd like to hear your guys' opinion. Yeah, is it funner to and it's not just clicking the button, because of course you can then manually control divisions to try and fix the AI, but I find it so difficult to fix the things they do, because they just keep on, you pull them back, say no, don't do that attack, and then they do it again as soon as you. So yeah, I have kind of difficulty doing that. I don't know. If you guys have any tips for that, one way that I found to be a little bit more effective is to have like the big broad army controlled by the AI, and then control like just like an armored division, a fast armored army, and just control them manually, and then you use that for like surrounding or whatever, surrounding the enemy. And then you don't have to worry about the AI being under control of them and messing up with your orders. That does work. That's one tactic. If you guys have any other tactics for like a combination of using the AI control and then manually control, and I'd love to hear it, because yeah, it does move a lot quicker. It's a lot quicker. We shaved off at least a video by putting the AI under control here. But yeah, again, it's as you can see, it's not efficient manpower wise. So yeah, I'd love to hear your guys' thoughts on that. But back to the multiplayer, just to kind of end off on that, since I was talking about it and I got distracted. Yeah, it's just a problem of not being able to, set up a time, guys. Be able to set up a time, and then after setting up the time, then it's so much work, because I got to record it, without any commentary, so that I can try and play as competently as possible. Obviously, a lot of people don't realize how difficult it is to provide commentary while playing games. It's actually a lot harder than most people think. I love when developers do it, and then they're like, oh, this is not as easy as I thought it was. And then they play their own games and stuff, and then they're garbage at them. It's kind of hard to provide commentary and play the game at the same time. And I wouldn't want to do it in a multiplayer setting where I can't pause, or I can't pause the game at all. And it's just constantly rolling. So then it creates the issue is I have to record it beforehand, and then I got to put commentary on top of it. So it's like recording one video is recording two. Basically, you're recording two videos. You spend an hour to record the video, and then an hour to record the commentary. So for every hour, it's another hour. So yeah, and it doesn't get more views from my understanding. I looked up multiplayer Let's Plays and compared them to other ones, and it seemed like in general they don't get any more extra views. So you're doing double the work for the same amount of content, same amount of views. So that's the reason why I don't do multiplayer, if you're curious. I'd love to do it if I could just figure out an efficient way to do it, because I know a lot of people ask about that. But yeah, we're going to end off on that, guys. Hope you guys did enjoy the episode. If you did, make sure you leave a like. Oh, we have nukes. We got to make use of those. I think we have strategic bombers too, don't we? Yeah, we should use some nukes, guys. I kind of want to save them for Japan. Just drop a ton of nukes on Japan. But you know what? We could probably use a couple like around here. And yeah, I think we might do that, guys. We'll drop a couple nukes on America next episode. But again, if you enjoyed this episode, leave that like on the video, subscribe to our channel, hit that notification bell, and leave a comment. Hope to see you on the next episode, as well as one of those other series that we've got going on this week, including the new one that should be starting a little bit later in the week. And thanks for watching, guys.